Hello, welcome back to Emperor's Path. My name is SBJ, and today we are doing the Emperor's Path May layout update. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing very well. We're in May. This year is absolutely storming by. I've been up to a lot. I've been going between commissions, and I've been on holiday, and I've got my mojo back, and I've been doing a lot of stuff on the layout. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to Past Sam, who talks you through this entire thing, and we're going to talk about all the bits that have been going on for the past month. Okay, so west side of the layout, nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing has changed. This still needs weathering, but this has not been my main focal point of the last month. So I still use it to take a lot of the pictures that you see, but otherwise it's not necessarily the main focal point. So we're going to go and have a look at the station area. So the station area has undergone the biggest transformation over the last month. First of all of the third rail is now in place on the main part of the layout. The only section that doesn't have third rail is the two sidings down here. I've run out of the rail insulators and I just need to get that done. Otherwise, it's coming along very nicely. Luckily, I don't need to worry about this section because it's meant to be just storage sidings. It would be a catastrophe if not all of the platforms that were intended for EMUs had the correct third rail installed. So third rail's all in down this section here, and then all the way up and down. So this is actually a massive achievement. I didn't think I was going to get it done this month, but on top of that, I've also managed to do a lot of work in the station area. As previously stated in the last month's layout update, I wanted to do the bridge using the Metcalfe kit. I decided that was the easiest way for me to do it, and it's turned out fantastically. So this is, in essence, 3 Metcalfe bridge kits. What I did was used one kit to do this bit, one kit to do this bit, and then use the remaining kit to make this extension bridge bit here and the additional set of stairs down here. Now in the Fratton train station, the bridge basically goes across a massive span of railway infrastructure, mainly the storage sidings for all of the EMUs at Fratton, but also goes across to the other side where the train station is. Now, if you were to walk across the bridge over this side, it basically goes all the way across, and then you have a bridge that goes down to the platform area where the station is, but you also have a bridge that goes outside where it joins the main road on the other side. So I've tried to model that as best I can over on this side. I feel like I've done a pretty good job of that with the Metcalfe kit. The main thing I've done with this at the moment is I've not glued the roofs on, because I do want to add people to this section down the line, and also potentially lighting. It's not the be all and end all if I don't get it in, but putting some in would be quite nice. And I've made it so that effectively the bridge goes all the way down there, as if it carried on off scene. I think sometimes you see it where you do have roads and bits and bobs like that that go off scene, but you don't often see a bridge that goes off scene. So hopefully this is something new. All I've done is I've created a little support underneath here that this can go, and this whole section can come out as well, which is great for when it comes to weathering it or adding in the parts for lighting and adding people to it as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with this bridge kit, and it definitely makes the station area feel even more like it's coming along nicely, and I'm happy about that. I want to leave this end section open because it's a nice little area where you can look down at the people walking down as they're trying to catch their trains. So yeah, that section is done. I've started to put the fencing over the side here from where that goes onto the normal road. In time I will spray that up in Network Southeast Red, as is tradition for stations of this era. But yeah, the bridge is done and I'm very happy about it. Likewise, you can see that there's now some lines on the platform edges. They've not been finished yet, but I've put them on just to test the pen out. If you've seen my Instagram reel, the hilarity of the instructions on the side of the pen, that was fun. Secondly, I picked this up from Model Shop in Portsmouth. This was £5, this particular station kit. It is a Helian 1976 station kit, and what I've done is cut it in half so it's low relief. So this would effectively be on the other side of here, but I've brought it so that it's out this front bit here. This being the main station, and this being sort of like a waiting room area. This could be a bit where you store your bikes, or maybe a smoking area, depending on when I get around to modelling it. There is a little escape route that you can go out of Fratton train station if the main station is shut, so I'm going to use that to model this particular section here. And this canopy section also came with it, which slots in nicely there. I need to work out a way of putting the supports into the platform, or making it so they stand up of their own accord, but it does need to be raised just a tiny bit. Next on that, I have started building the station canopies. These are Airfix / Dapol kits that you can purchase. Once again, I got these from the Model Shop in Portsmouth. These were in the bargain bin, or this one specifically was in the bargain bin, labelled as an Airfix kit, but it is the exact same kit as this one. I really enjoyed building it, actually. I've heard some mixed reviews about Dapol kits, but this was extremely fun to build. What I am going to be doing is going all the way down here. I have asked the shop to get some more in, but what I have done using these particular supports, now I've tried to make it so that everything can sort of pop in and pop out as it sees fit. I can go in there and I can put that on later. And what I've done is, because these have got little knoblets underneath it, I basically lined these up so I could work out how many kits I needed. So put them all at ground level and then ran them along here. At the moment, the plan is to go up to here for the final support on this end. It's going to hit the train. I might extend it longer, but I don't know if I need to be honest. Once I've got those in, once again, lighting will be fun, and working out some infrastructure for the station will also be quite fun. I'm looking forward to painting all of these up. So yeah, the basis for this is well underway, and I can't wait to get the station area looking really, really full. Likewise, I've had these signs for, oh God, nearly as long as the layout's been around, basically. I got these off eBay, and I've slowly started installing them. The joy of using the polystyrene and the tiling grout for the platforms is that you can drill into them very easily with no problem, and things just sort of go in there as you need them to. So yeah, that's the station area. I'm so happy with how this entire area is coming, or how this area is turning out. It is starting to look really, really good, and soon I'll be able to just run trains as standard down here, which I'm really looking forward to. And it'll be a case of I can actually operate it and have some trains stop, some then leave and stuff like that. But yeah, getting this all painted up is next on the list. So we're going to go have a look around at the other side of the layout. Once again, on this side of the layout, I've managed to finish the third rail, which I'm very happy about. This is all done along here, and all of it has been reballasted and re-glued in. Over the next month or so, maybe 2 months, I'm going to get the airbrush out and weather all the track. I was going to try and get it all done in one this month, but I just haven't had the time to get the airbrush out. It is starting to get warmer up in the loft, so the time up here is diminishing, which I'm sad to say, really. But I have started doing little bits and bobs around this area. As you can see, there's some trees, shrubberies and bits and bobs that have started to appear. All of these trees, the bigger ones anyway, have all been purchased from the Model Shop in Portsmouth. These ones, I'm going to put a pin in the bottom to help support them, and just sort of start adding more and more trees to this area. I have got some seafoam trees. I don't enjoy making them, so they're going to be more to fill out the areas rather than be the bulk of my trees in this area. If you saw my Instagram post earlier today, I ordered these a while ago. They were listed as 00 gauge trees. In the fine print in the item description, it said that they are 3.5 centimeters, so I should probably have checked that out first. However, I did only pay £6 for 20, so I'll work something out. I can make little shrubs out of those, and try and darken them down because they're quite bright. But yeah, starting to get trees and stuff up around here. This top area is massively overgrown on the area that I'm modelling it, so it'll be really fun to just absolutely slam severe amounts of trees up in this area. I think that's going to be really fun before having the greenery of this area slowly turn into a city wasteland. So yeah, that's the main part of the layout done. I've been doing a few other projects in the background, and I'm going to get those out to show you as well. Another project that is coming to a close is the HSD project I started last November, December. It's been a really fun project to do. However, I was waiting for certain parts to come through for it, and I just need to do the DCC replacement on it and get the motor replaced, and it'll be ready to go, and hopefully we'll see that flying around the layout. I can't wait to weather it as well. It's a fun little project, and I can't thank Andrew enough so much for donating this to the cause of Will It NSE. So yeah, this will hopefully be weathered up by the next time we do an update, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it looks great in this livery. We just need to get it running now and have it flying around the layout. So there we have it, another month gone. So looking ahead to the next month, I think one of the main things I'm going to be doing is trying to airbrush the track. And the other things I'm going to be trying to do is I'm going to be working on the tree section, or the foliage section, that is on the east side of the layout. And I'm also going to be working on that station area. Those are my key get-to points this month, I think. There may be some little bits and bobs that I do in between to sort of finalise little bits. I know there's bits that are unfinished, but I've wanted to get certain parts of the layout at least in place, ready for the coming months. Likewise, I've got commission stuff to do over the next month, and I do want to try and make a big start on a lot of that stuff, especially as it is getting hot in the loft. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a comment down below. Tell me what you've enjoyed or what you'd like to see on the layout in future. Likewise, if there's a particular video that you think I need to cover something, then please do. And if you've really enjoyed this video, then please click the like button and click subscribe. It does massively help me out. And if you really want to, you can keep up to date with all the videos that I release every 2 weeks. By clicking the little notification bell when it clicks to subscribe. A big massive thank you to my Ko-Fi supporters for helping me out every month and helping donate their money towards helping improve the layout that I have. If you want to become a Ko-Fi supporter, you can click the link down below. Likewise, I do a lot of weathering, but I have done some tips and tricks videos, which you can click the little card up there to see a previous tutorial video. If you do want an Emperor's Path t-shirt, you can find the links down below from my Redbubble store. I don't charge any additional costs on there. I've taken all percentages off there. It just goes towards paying Redbubble for the t-shirts to be made if you would like one. Finally, we do have an Emperor's Path Facebook group where you can come in, post all of your stuff that you're doing, whether it's Warhammer hobby, train hobby, any kind of hobby. If you have a hobby and you want to share it, please share it in the Emperor's Path group. Other than that, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks' time for the next video. I've got a few different videos coming out in the next couple of weeks, and I hope you enjoy those. But I'll see you next month for a layout update. I've been SBJ. Bye!